Hi everyone, welcome back to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today we're going to be doing another look using the Mario palette. And because it's such a pricey palette, I really want to use it. And it is very, very beautiful. It truly is. And I do believe that this could be an everyday palette for people. And it goes from light to dark. So you have that. And these metallic shades are something else on their own. Granted, there's tons of metallic shades out here. So it's really about, are these your color of metallic? You know what I mean? But let's go ahead and get started. The first shade I went into, I do like the way these are labeled too, is EE7. And we're going to start that in the crease. Me personally, for this palette, I do like it. I don't necessarily think I needed it. Only because I do have other palettes that I can almost dupe with this one. But they are bigger palettes. And this is a nice, compact, smaller palette to travel with, to carry around even in a makeup bag. Like, it is nice for that. And the formula is nice to work with. And it builds and blends on itself nicely. And it, I don't know. Really, the only thing that stumps me is the price tag to this palette. That's it. But then again, everything is rising. So at the same time, it's like, does it really stump me? Not really. Okay. Now that I got that color laid down nicely. And I love this brush for this. I think this is my favorite brush of all time. When it comes to like my first shade I use. It's pointed, but yet blends out everything so nicely. It's just a really nice brush. And it's from Sephora, so it's not that expensive. We're going to go into EE4 now. And I'm using a Rephr 01. And I'm just putting that in the outer corner here. And then in through my actual crease. And again, I have hooded eyes. But, and they're aging. But these shadows are so nice over top of my eyes even. They really are. They make my eyes look very youthful in a sense. I mean, other shadows do the same thing, don't get me wrong. But they are very beautiful shadows nonetheless. Okay. I'm going to take that same shade, EE4, and we're going to run it under the lower lash line. I use my Tarte Fake Awake for my waterline. And I will say that I painted my nails, and this is such a pretty color. It's part of the Be Your Incredible Self with Nails Ink London, but it's part of a set. It's part of the Red Velvet set, and I've wore these two shades already, this light pink and this darker shade, and I really like this Red Velvet set, and it comes with an all white and then like a glitter reddish color. But this, I just think this color is so fall, you know what I mean? It's just so pretty. I wanted to point that out too, because I do like that nail polish a lot. And this is a Refer 26. I'm just... Okay. Now we're going to go into the shade, dropping everything. I'm going to use the Refer 21, and we're going to go into the shade EE11. And it's this, I don't know what color you would call this. It's not kind of like a taupey. I used the pinkier one the last time. I will say you definitely want to have something laid down. I didn't do anything to the shade. But if you are going to use this palette, you do want to have some sort of like adhesive, glitter glue, spray it, something, or you will have glitter all over yourself, especially by the end of the day. If I easily put it on and pat it and just move it a little teeny bit, I do not get that much fallout. But if I start really packing this on or messing with it too much, I'll have fallout all over my face. Again, spray or use an adhesive for sure. But look how pretty that is. I'm really impressed with the metallic shades, to be honest. Let's go into EE2, and I'm going to use this for my inner corner. Again, I didn't spray it, so I know I will have some fallout, but if you do spray it or use something, it won't be as bad. But you still will get some. It just, nature of the beast when it comes to these kind of shadows. And for the most part, I can wipe it away, but you're always going to get those ones that are going to kind of stray. Now, do I care about that? No. But I can see where some people might. And it can also get into your lashes, so keep all that in mind if you do get this palette. Okay, let's go into EE12, which is the darkest shade in the palette. And I'm going to line. I don't think I did this the last time. I don't think I lined. And this is a very dark brown shade. So for me, being a beginner, it is nice to have the shade. Because if a black was put in, I'd be a little more fearful of it. And I can do more with this shade, since it is like a dark brown. If I did want to use it for the outer corner, I wouldn't be intimidated by it like I would a black. And again, this is this is a Refer 29, and it's my favorite brush to line with. Sigma has one like this, but the bristles are really long on it, And for me, I need something that's really short that I can control because I'm, you know, not a makeup artist. So I have to feel like I have a lot of control. Okay, I'm going to take that right up along the lower lash line, also right up on it. And I will say, when you go to take your makeup off, you'll have glitter everywhere too. Just so you know. These shades are very glittery. Although at the same time, I've had no issues of like pieces getting in my eye or anything. Been bothering my eye though, so I guess that's a plus. I'm going to go back to that EE4 and run it along the lower lash line to blend that out a little bit. Yeah, I think I got it. But do be careful with the glitters, because I kid you not when I tell you it'll be all over you, because right now it's all over me because I got it in my eyelashes by accident. I didn't mean to get it. I meant to get that out of there before it got all over my face, but unfortunately and you can only wipe so much of it away. Alright, so that's about as good as it's going to get as far as like trying to manipulate it and make sure it doesn't get all over my face, but I think I got both sides pretty even. But I will say these metallics are so pretty. So pretty. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm going to use the Rare Beauty mascara for my top lashes today. I don't know, there's just something I am enjoying about this palette though. And I get it that I've already bought it, so the price point ain't gonna bother me, and I got it with the 20% off through the Sephora sale. So I guess, in all honesty, if I was you and you wanted this palette, I would wait for a sale. But if you didn't wait for a sale, like you really, really wanted it, you know, a Christmas present you could use, or birthday or something. Or, I mean, honestly, I just don't think you're going to be disappointed in it, even if you did pay the full price for it. I don't think you'll be disappointed because it is a good palette all in all. It really is. Alright. And I'm kind of getting on board with the Rare Beauty mascara also. Mine's been open for a little while now. Probably going on 2 weeks maybe. And like I suspected, I do like it a little better. I can kind of see where the hype is the more I do use it. Alright, bottom lashes, I'm going to use the Lancome. And again, if you put false lashes on, this look would be even more beautiful. But I can't do that, so. Because it wouldn't be more beautiful if I did it. I'd have it all over my face, lash glue. Alrighty, so this is the final look using the palette again. I got a little bit of a mess right there. There we go. Perfect. Alright, using the palette again. Again, the mattes are going to be easy. And you're going to always get some sort of a natural, neutral look using this palette. That just is what it is. But these metallic shades are something else altogether. I mean, a Super Shock could kind of, but not really. I'm more thinking Urban Decay. This one shade, Moon Dust, I believe is what they are. I don't know where I put them exactly, but that's kind of what I'm thinking is the Moon Dust by Urban Decay, or like a glitter rock almost, maybe is what this one is, but it's more purpley, so I wouldn't think that. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm headed with these right now. Like that. Like that's what they remind me of. And they look just like it, except I do think this is more glittery. Oh, well, I don't know, maybe not. Let me feel it. Yeah, it's about the same. So if you didn't want to purchase the palette, you could buy one of these. This one here is Starlight. But you can see the glitter in it. And that's kind of the way these shadows are. Yeah, and yeah. That's what it's reminding me of. Okay, so I see where it's coming from. So I do really like this palette. Like I said, I'm not going to deny that. I don't regret purchasing it. I like the Makeup by Mario palettes. I didn't get the bigger ones, but I got those smaller pan ones, and I like those. Some people didn't, but I did. So I think it's just, you know, if it's your price point, if it's your color story, but I think you will get use out of it. Again, the only thing is you're going to have glitter everywhere. So definitely use an adhesive. I'm not going anywhere today, so I don't care. But I have used the palette again because I just absolutely love this color right here. It's just the most beautiful color I've ever seen. Like, it's just beautiful. So, with that said, and then today I used this one here. So, on my lid. But, I like it. I think the packaging's great. If I was going to go somewhere, travel, would this be the palette I took? I think it would be at this point. Because I'm not going to travel with like my Pat McGrath or my Natasha Denona. I'm just not. Maybe her mini ones now. But, you know, I want something that I'm not scared to break when I go. Because if I don't want to break them at all. Those are my, you know, that's my favorite stuff there. But yeah, I would say that you would get a lot of use out of this palette for sure. Whether it be an everyday look or amping it up or date night, whatever you're thinking. But I do like it. And is it still worth the $68 though? I don't think it is. I don't think it's worth the price point. But if you're going to use it, then I think it's worth the price point. because there are other palettes out there that are just as good, that are cheaper. So with that said, it's like, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth the $68. No, not the price tag, but it's worth it in the sense of I like it, I spent the money on it, and I'm going to get the use out of it. But if I had to, no, if I had it all over to do again, I'd buy it again too. But that doesn't mean it's worth it. That's what I've come to decide with makeup. Just because you like it doesn't mean it's worth the price point. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's not. So, but that is all I have for you today. I hope it made sense anyway. I don't know. But I think the look turned out really pretty. And I think I'm going to go and do something because I kind of like this look, to be honest. Oh, and I tried, where'd it go? As I said, yes, I tried this Maracuja Juicy Lip in Cranberry, and it's really pretty. I'm not sure how I feel about like the pumping it up, but I put this on, what you see right here. I put this on about 3 hours ago, this lip here. This isn't the one that plumps though. And I put this on about 3 hours ago, and I've been drinking coffee, as you can see. But it almost is like it stained my lips and made my lips look more like a lip stain. It gave it like an even color across my lips, even when it wore off. And I really like that because like I don't have to use a lip liner or anything, but yet it's like a gloss and a lip. I don't know. This is I like that. Tarte's really doing something right now. If I would suggest a brand, I would suggest Tarte. Checking it out also. Especially the eyeshadows, their new formula or whatever they're doing. It is really good, and that's a good price point, so keep that in mind. But that's all I have. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. Then you're notified when I do upload. I upload every day but Sunday, but even some Sundays I upload, depending on, what's coming in. I do have some newer palettes coming in, but until they get here, I'm going to continue to review these other palettes that I have, the ones I've already done, to get a second review out for you guys, because I don't want you to waste your money. I really don't. And some of these you could skip. Even I know I could have. Why I purchased them, I don't know. It's like a collector mentality almost I've got going, and I gotta stop it. But that is all I have. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.